थोड़ा नीचे कर।
Can we check that? Is it okay? Okay, you can start.
Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Start with the great name of Allah, who is Almighty and King of King. So today we will discuss about a specific agent or material, as we know about the chemical agents, like the topic which is element 7. It is all about the chemicals and substances which are hazardous to the health and safety in workplaces. So we will discuss more about the asbestos. What is that? So first of all, we will define, or we will know that what is asbestos. So asbestos, it's a kind of material which was used in construction, buildings, making floors, tiles, roofing in UK, like constructions which was built from 1990 to 2000. So it's kind of material which was used in UK for building floors, roofing, tiles, all kind of constructions materials. So first we will discuss that asbestos refers to a group of 6 naturally occurring silicate minerals made of microscopic fibers. So the asbestos, it's a material which is kind of microscopic fibers, and it was used for the construction. So the asbestos, it was found in 3 forms. The first one, it is chrysotile. The second one, it is not mentioned here, like it is amosite and crocidolite. These two are combinedly called.
Chrysotile is white.
Yeah, it is white, and the second one, which is amosite, and amosite, it is brown in color. Like the asbestos, it can be found in 3 different forms. The first one, it is chrysotile, which is white in appearance. The second one, which is amosite, it is brown in color. The third one, it is crocidolite, which is blue in appearance. So these are 3 forms of asbestos. So the first one, it is white in color, curly serpentine fibers. Curly, it's zigzag or curly in shape. Serpentine, it means snake-like. Okay. The third one, and invisible to the naked eye, but incredibly strong and flexible. So in UK, it was used for construction because of its strength. It's strong.
It's very hard.
It is very hard. It is very tough.
Sustain long time in the fire, especially when a fire is occurred in a building. So basically, asbestos fiber were using our material just like cement to protect the collapse of the building, because it's sustained and very good in the fire, during fire. So they were mostly using in the building, in the ceiling, in the floors, okay, especially in the area like steel area where burners are there, okay. So asbestos were utilizing this, and you may know it is still utilizing in the world, but internationally, I hope so you have read it.
Yes, sir.
It is banned now.
Yeah, it is banned after 2000.
Yes.
Before 2000, it can be used for the construction because of its incredible strength and highly fire resistant. So we will go to the next slide. So we will discuss about the properties of the asbestos. Fire resistance properties. It was used because of its high fire resistancy. So the first one, that is chemical stability. In inorganic silicates, these minerals do not contain carbon and therefore cannot ignite or support combustion. It was high fire resistance due to it doesn't contain the carbon in their chemical structure. So it is the chemical property of the asbestos that it cannot ignite, or it cannot go the flame. The high melting point, molecular bonds are extremely strong, withstanding temperature between 600 degrees centigrade and 1000 degrees centigrade plus without melting. And thermal insulation, the fibrous structure creates air pockets that trap heat, making it an excellent barrier against high temperature transfer.
Good.
Tensile strength, it's high, incredibly strong. Despite being a mineral, it can be woven into fabrics, adding fireproof's integrity to textiles and construction materials. So it's very strong and tough, so it was used for the construction. Now we will discuss where it can be found, like where it is available. So the built environment, heavily used in construction from 1930 to late 1990s in. So it was used like 1950 to 1999 for construction buildings, corrugated cement roofing and water tanks, thermal pipe lagging and boiler insulation, vinyl floor tiles and textured ceiling coatings. So these are the locations where we can find the asbestos. Natural deposits, direct mining occurs in rocks across Russia, Kazakhstan and China.
Good.
Historical safety uses. So asbestos, it was quite useful for construction, but due to some hazards, it was banned in UK after 2000. I'm sorry. So the magic mineral for PPE. So, the asbestos, it was called magic mineral.
Good.
Because it was a good source, like it was high fire resistance, so it can be used for fire safety. The first, that is firefighter suits, it can be used to make firefighter suits. Woven asbestos suits allowed rescue in extreme heat. In extreme heat, it was used in making the fire suits for the firefighters, which can protect them from heat and fire.
Good.
Foundry gear, gloves and aprons for handling molten metals. Fire blankets, essential safety equipment in labs and kitchens to smoother flames.
Yes.
So we will, in this slide, we will discuss how it can cause damage to our body, or how can it affect our body. Health hazards, microscopic fibers are inhaled and trapped in the lung lining, pleural, leading to severe damage over 10 to 50 years. So basically, when the asbestos, we like someone, they are trying to demolish a building. So when they are demolishing the building, so if asbestos were found there, so it can be inhaled through air. So when it goes in the trachea, that is the trachea. So when it enters the trachea, it goes down to the lungs. It contains cells which are the lungs are made up of cells which are called alveoli. These are bunch of like grapes. Their appearance is like grapes. Bunch of alveoli are there. So when it goes down there in the trachea to the bronchi, the bronchioles and alveoli, it damages the alveolar walls, and it forms a scare there, which can cause then lung cancer, leading to lung cancer. So these are the hazards for health.
Mesothelioma. One of the form of the cancer is due to asbestosis, mesothelioma. The second one is asbestosis. Okay, this is also scarring of the tissues. And the third one, serious disease of the asbestosis, lung cancer.
Okay, modern health and safety management and abatement. Today,
Abatement means removing.
removing. Today, HSE focuses on strictly managing or removing existing asbestos materials. So, in the workplaces today, nowadays, we are trying to figure out the asbestosis and try to safely dispose them from the site. So, identification, compiling asbestos registers. First, they try to identify protection using modern synthetic hazmat suits and HEPA respirators, safe disposal, sealed removal by licensed professionals.
Good.
So these are all about my topic. Thank you.
An excellent presentation presented by Mr. Mashood. Okay. Now I hope so you know about the importance of asbestos material and why asbestos is banned in the world. I will share you an astonishing fact to you. Until asbestos is controlled in the world, it will take how many lives? The expected lives it will take is 10 million lives. About 10 million lives it will take. So this is why it is important. If asbestos is there in your workplace, you must have, or any body like ACM. What is mean by ACM? Asbestos containing materials. So you have to check asbestos containing material. If the ACM is there, you must take proper preventive measure first. Because if you expose to it, it cannot be visible by naked eye. Mostly asbestos fiber are in the needle form in the air, which is not visible to naked eye. And mostly the people affected to the asbestos fibers are due to chronic effect. They don't know about it. When like Mr. Dawood share an example of his uncle with you, because of the early diagnosis, his uncle is alhamdulillah now safe. So the early diagnosis is very, very important. If someone got infected due to the asbestos, okay, fibers, the early treatment and early recovery will be possible then. If for a long time, like chronic disease, if certain people have it for about 10 to 15 years past, so it will completely damage their lung, then may not be possible, the recovery may not be possible. So prevention is better but than cure, which we got it. So proper plan for asbestos, if material is there, how you have to work, how you have to enter over there, what kind of requirements are this. So this is very, very important to you that you know about all this topic. And the type of asbestos, colors of asbestos, unfortunately still it is utilizing here in Pakistan. So, and people don't know about how it is very, very serious risk to their health. So any question or it is clear to you? Clear, thank you. Next, please.
Assalamu alaikum to all of you. My name is Ziad. Today we discuss NEBOSH GIC2 element 7.5, carbon monoxide and cement. What is the cement? The cement is, what is the CO? The CO is a colorless gas and no smell, it's very dangerous. And what is the sources of CO? Gas heaters, cars, generators, burning fuel. What is the effect? Headache, dizziness, breathing issue, and death. And what is the safety? Ventilation, check machines, use detector, avoid closed area. Conclusion. It's a silent killer. Follow all the safety rules. And what is the cement?
I will give you a little bit output on the carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a odorless, okay, in colorless gas. Is it okay?
Yes.
It cannot be seen or it cannot be smelled. And it is very, very dangerous. Mostly it is produced, the carbon monoxide produced by whenever you are burning fuel. Due to the combustion, when fuel burning is there, so it will produce mostly carbon dioxide. Like in our home, we are burning the natural gas in our kitchens, in the gas heaters, especially nowadays in the kitchen, in the washroom, the instant geyser. These are all the sources of the where the carbon monoxide can be present due to the burning of fossil fuel. So if it is in a high ppm of the there, carbon monoxide, a high percentage, it can kill people in the 3 seconds. So always look after for the carbon monoxide. How can you detect it? I told you it cannot be detected by smell. So you must have a carbon monoxide detector in your workplace. Like we have a fire detector, there are carbon monoxide detector. You install it. So if carbon monoxide is there, automatically you will see it will alarm the carbon monoxide is now in high ppm. So if a high ppm is there, you have to leave the area. And the other thing is I will give you a small indication how you feel that carbon monoxide is there. Like in the winter, you are using heater at your home, okay, in your rooms. After some time, there are tears in your eyes, sometimes headache in your head. So this is a sign that carbon monoxide is there. So if you not ventilated the room, and especially it is a silent killer, it kills people in the night. You remember the incident of somebody
Yes, sir. Yes,
which happened few years back?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So silent killer, and if death is called sweet death, मीठी मौत. लोग सोते सोते भी आराम से सो रहे हैं और ये आपकी जो इंटरनल सिस्टम के अंदर से जो रेड ऑक्सीजन है उसको खत्म करके ये कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड उसको जेनर ले लेगा, सही है, और उसकी वजह से आपको पता भी नहीं चलता है, लोगों की नींद के अंदर ही मौत हो जाती है. तो बी केयरफुल, स्पेशली एट योर होम एंड ड्यूरिंग विंटर, okay, and in your side, especially in ILS. Okay, now.
Okay, the next one is the cement. The cement used in the construction, building and roads. Uses building, roads, plastering and concrete.
Good.
Hazards: the skin burn, eye damage, dust breathing and allergy. And safety: gloves, mask, goggles, avoid contact.
Good.
Conclusion: useful but risky. Follow all the safety rules. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Zia. Very nice. I hope so, Simat, you know about it, no?
Yes, sir.
Already in the hazards. Next, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic is respiratory hazard, wood dust and silica management.
Good.
Hazard identification and occupational dust. Understand, it is a silent killer in woodworking, construction and curing industries. Wood dust, health risk, major health impact. Inhalation of wood dust poses a severe risk to the respiratory system. Certain wood types are categorized as asthmagens. Occupational asthma caused by sensitization to fine particles. Nasal cancer, hardwood dust is a compound. Sarsingens, sarsingens is a cause of cancer. It may cause cancer for a nasal cavity.
Carcinogens.
Carcinogen.
Carcinogens. Okay.
Pulmonary impairment, long-term reduction in lung capacity.
Okay.
Wood dust control measure. It can be controlled by these systems: LEV system, local exhaust ventilation, and the source to capture dust before it becomes airborne. Vacuum cleaning, using industrial grade vacuum instead of dry sweeping to prevent dust clouds.
Very good.
Personal protective, by using respiratory
You can
protective.
use vacuum where dust are there. Rather than to sweep the area, you can vacuum it. So vacuum will not produce the dust particle. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And by the following personal protective system, PPEs,
Good.
using respiratory protective equipments, RPs, as a secondary control measure.
Good.
Legal standards and compliance. There are some standards, descriptions, and when were they invented. LEO C170, ILO C170, description, Chemical Convention, General Safety, year 1990. ILO R177 chemical recommendation, and year is 1990.
Good.
ILO C162 asbestos convention, it was in year 1986. ILO R172 asbestos recommendation, it was in 1986.
Very good.
Silica dust, a crystalline mineral component found in rocks, commonly encountered in mining, curing, pottery, and construction, often referred as a quartz. It is the most dangerous when particles are respirable, small enough to reach deep into lungs. They are small and they reach easily to our lungs.
Yes. Look, the difference between the silica dust particle and the asbestos is mostly found in the needle form in the air. When you check it in the electronic microscope. And the silica dust mostly in the crystal form, like you see in the pictures. These are small white crystals which cannot negative to the eyes. Okay, especially if you check in our area, like the crushing stone machines, marble area, so crushing of the rocks, etc. So it found mostly this white dust, and it contains the silica dust. Now, if a worker is not protected himself from the silica dust, it mostly go inside his body, and it create again. Mr. Mashood told you about the immune system, where oxygen is taken by the lungs. So the system is damaged. The cells are damaged inside the lungs, and it creates scar tissues. After some time, all of the lungs become black. So the person got like condition like asthma. He cannot sustain his oxygen inside the lungs. So this disease is called silicosis. What is the disease? Silica is the dust, and the disease is called silicosis. Yes, please continue.
Silica is the health impact, that how much it impacts or prevent disease on yourself. 100% preventable disease. Silica causes irreversible scar tissue. It can easily inhaled and harm your tissues. Inhaled crystalline silica dust causes a fibrosis, hardening of lung tissue, leading to breathlessness, chest pain, and potential heart failure. Silica specific control, wet supervision using water spray.
Wet suppression means water suppression, water spray.
Using water spray to damp down dust and point the creation. Alternate work method, eliminating dust, generating tasks where possible.
Good.
Containment, using enclosures to prevent dust spread. Monitoring and surveillance. Key surveillance method, regular health checks are vital for early detection of respiratory decline. Spirometry, lung function testing to measure breath capacity, chest x-ray to identify fibrosis, scarring associated with the silicosis. Questionnaires, annual respiratory health screening.
Thank you. So I hope so these two topics are clear to you. The wood dust and also remember in wood dust. No one cares if wood dust is there. But today you came to know that there are two kinds of wood dust. Soft dust and hard dust. And hard wood dust are cancer causing as a chronic disease. So keep in mind that worker should also be, you as a safety professional, you aware them about the wood dust also. Like in our country, if I ask someone, okay, protect yourself from the डस्ट पार्टिकल या दिन में नहीं लियो, इसलिए कि वुड डस्ट की आपने देखा होगा, इसकी जो है ना स्मेल बड़ी जो है ना वो टेस्टी होती है, कभी देखा आप लोगों ने, बड़ी प्यारी होती है। तो बाज़ों का जो इसके जो वुड डस्ट है ना, इसके जो आपको स्मेल होती है, ये तो अच्छी लगती है, लेकिन इसका नुकसान आपको ये होगा कि इससे क्या इशू आ सकता है कि सीरियस इलनेस इससे फिर फ्यूचर में हो सकती है। तो इनके लिए आप लोगों को प्रिवेंटिव या वो डस्ट होगा, और प्रैक्टिकल के लिए प्रोटेक्टिव के लिए आपने मास्क वगैरह, या बेहतर सिस्टम ये है, जैसे कुछ अर्सा पहले मैंने वुड वर्किंग कंपनी है पेशावर में एक, ठीक है ना, वो जर्मन कंपनी है, तो उसका बहुत बड़ा हाल है। उसके अंदर वो गवर्नमेंट जो है ना जितने भी वो है फर्नीचर है वो बनाते हैं, तो उनका जो सिस्टम लगा है ना वो जर्मन ने लगाया है। तो वहाँ पे हर मशीन के साथ एक एलईडी सिस्टम लगा हुआ है, अब उससे क्या होता है कि वो सारा जो हाल है वो आपको बहुत ज्यादा मिनिमल डस्ट के साथ नजर आएगा, क्योंकि वो एलईडी टेबल के साथ ही लगा हुआ है, वो डस्ट को कलेक्ट करता है जिसको हम पूरा बोलते हैं, और वो पूरा जो है ना वो बाहर निकाल देता है। अब वहाँ गाड़ी आती है उसको जो है ना फरोख्त भी कर देते हैं। तो ये याद रखें कि एलईवी सिस्टम या एग्जॉस्ट फैन इसके लिए भी ये भी बेस्ट है। आई होप सो द टॉपिक इज क्लियर। नेक्स्ट प्लीज, मोहम्मद समीर खान। इसमें फिलहाल नहीं ऐड है, आप जो है ना वो चेक करके दोबारा भेज देना। आप बैठ जाओ, दोबारा आप उस मैडम को बोले वहां से ले आएं। अच्छा, कपड़ों की सिखाई जाएगी।
Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is based on work. सर ये कोई और निकला है, ये वो नहीं है। So सर ये 9.1 है, मेरा 9.2 था। अभी वो जो यूएसपी नहीं आई थी उसमें से
मैं डाल दूं।
सर को दी थी यूएसपी। Yes, sir. Yeah. So today our topic is based on hand tools and portable power tools.
Wait a minute. Yes, continue.
Start करूं?
Yes.
So today our topic is on hand tools and portable power tools and their safety training.
Loud, please.
Okay, so common hand tools are included in this slide, which are hammers, screwdrivers, chisels, and axes. Then it comes to hand tools and their hazards. Okay, so basically the first one is structural failure, like tools may shatter during the use, and loose handles, like the head of the hammer coming off their handles. Handles may come loose from the tool head. Then there's human error, mistakes like hitting a thumb or slipping. Then there's blunt edges. This requires excessive force, increasing slip risk. When you use too much force, like with hammer, you can slip. The tool can slip and it can hurt anybody. Then there's misuse. If someone is not trained enough and he's using the tool in the wrong way, this can hurt him or anyone else too. Then it comes controls of the hand tools. So first of all, the selection of suitable tools for the task. Like you will not use wrench where a hammer is needed. Then there's you have to provide proper information, instruction, and training to all the workers. Then there's regular visual inspection of the tools. The substandard tools that are not well working should be repaired or discarded. And then there's scheduled maintenance of tools and strict supervision of practices. So there was a group exercise in this too. What accidents can occur, like impact injuries, like hitting fingers, thumbs, or if the hammer slips off from your hand, it can hurt your feet as well or anybody else. Then there's lacerations and punctures wounds from tool slips or shattering fragments. Then there's eyes injuries from flying chips or tool debris. So how do tools become damaged? So there can come wear and tear from repetitive heavy use, like when you use a tool for, like they should have an expiry time, okay? After that, they're gonna expire, they're gonna break, or they're gonna crack or something like that. And then there's mechanical stress from misuse, like if you misuse a tool, like and don't use it the right way, it can also break in that condition. And then there's environmental factors leading to rust or handle degradation. Oh. Then there's power tool risk. Higher risks due to greater forces and potential of severe injury. It's due to because most of them are used work on electricity or petrol or fuel. They produce extra noise and vibrations. They produce extra dust and ejected parts as well, and trip hazards as well. Like in grinder, if it trips, it can hurt. And the selection and instruction for mechanical tools, power tools. Careful selection, matching the specific tool to the task and the environment. This helps with us with performing the task properly and not damaging any instrument. Then there's instructions. Adhere to manufacturer instructions and in-house rules. There should be instructions labeled on the tool, and there should be also rules which are assigned by you to from your company. And then there's competence, ensuring training, information, and user competence. Maintenance and inspection. The tools should be routinely inspected for defects. Repair or disposal of unsafe tools should be done properly, and regular maintenance by competent staff and continuous supervision of tool use. And safe practice operation. Design specs. Always use tool specification, example disk speeds. Okay, then comes guards. Guards and safety devices must always be in place and functional. Ejected parts. Control ejected parts through secured work areas. Handling and environment. Power cables must be controlled. Appropriate PPE must be worn. Safe storage and handling of fuel. Testing of electrical equipment. Control of noise, dust, and vibration. Pre-use inspection routines is also the must. So again.
This summary.
So the safety summary, effective controls, regular maintenance, and proper training are the cornerstones of tool safety.
Good. So you have what's your name? Mr. Asad Abbas presented you the hazard and control for the hand tool and portable power tools. You know, one of the major cause of hand injuries, or especially the eye injuries, are the using of tools, especially the power tools. And even in international law, no one can carry the tools without proper authorization card. If you want to carry the tools, especially the power tool, you must have authorization card. Not like here in Pakistan, you go to in a shop, buy the tool and use it at home. Why? Why this requirement is there? Because if you didn't know about the hazard and risk of it, and the tools, like in our street, one of the worker was using cutting grinding machine, and it is without guard. So when the disc is broken, it directly and the eyes came out. So the power tools are very, very serious, especially the handheld tools and the power tools. And then we come to the machinery in the next slide, I think so. So keep remember in your mind, if as a safety professional, you are there in the site and worker are there utilizing the tools, you must take proper preventive and protective measure for it. Is it okay? Yes. Worker mostly what they did, they like circular saw. They left the circular saw on in the side and they left the area. And it is not properly shut off or not properly guarded. And a labor came over there and he want to make a cabinet for his room. And he may not be aware or trained about that risk. So he may cut his hand or his finger. So keep in mind that it is very, very important topic. Okay? You have to properly check the requirement whenever the tools are there, when people are using at the site. I hope so you know further slides and details, and also check this topic in your book, okay? Next is machinery hazard, Mr. Shoaib Iftikhar.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Suhaib Akhtar. I hope are you well. Fine. Today we are discussing about machinery hazard. In machinery hazard, we are seeing mechanical hazard and non-mechanical hazard. Mechanical hazard arise primarily from contact with a being caught by dangerous moving parts of a machine. In non-mechanical hazards associated with the power source or substances emitted by machine rather than the movement itself. Every machine presents a unique range of both mechanical and non-mechanical. Primary mechanical dangerous. Crushing body trapped between moving parts or against a sharing trapped between parts moving past each other.
These are
And-
type of injury.
Yes.
What is the difference between mechanical and non-mechanical? If you touch a machine and it will give you rest, okay, it is mechanical. Non-mechanical, which is the auxiliary, like dust is there, okay, vibration is there, particles are there, so this is called non-mechanical. So we are seeing the accident due to the mechanical
Mechanical.
hazards, which is crushing, shearing, cutting or
Cutting.
severing, like I discussed you before.
Yes. Cutting, contact with sharp edge
edges.
and moving blades. Dynamic movement risk. Entanglement, loose clothing, hair or jewelry caught on rotating machine parts. Drawing in, body parts caught between moving parts and drawn into the machine. Impact, body struck by a powered part without being trapped. Contact and pressure hazards. Stabbing or puncture. Sharp parts or ejected materials like a swab, needles, nails, and penetrating the body. Friction or abrasion. Contact with fast-moving, smooth or rough surfaces. High pressure fluid injection. Fluid injected at high pressure penetrating the skin, breast. Non-mechanical hazards. Electricity, noise or vibration, hazardous substances, and ergonomics.
Good.
Aerial drones. Drones are revolutionary working safety by conducting safety surveys in high-risk areas, remote collection of data in hazardous zones, reducing the needs of working at height. At the end, identify machinery hazard is the first step toward effective risk control. Proper guarding and safety system ensure a safe workplace. Thank you.
Thank you. Sridhar. Okay, there are two types. One of the big hazard I will explain you, the entanglement. You know entanglement? Why loose clothing are not allowed in the industry, especially construction or oil and gas? Because this is the rotating of machine, okay, like clockwise. And you touch the machine anti-clockwise, and it catch you like your cuff or your clothes. So it will start rotating your body also. Machine is like this, and you touch it in the opposite direction. That point is called entanglement. And due to the entanglement, machine will rotate your whole body. I saw a sad video on the YouTube, if you check it. One of the person got caught by entanglement due to the machine, and his head was colliding with the earth continuously. So all of the brain came out. So this is the serious why we have to wear proper PPEs in the side, because to protect worker from the entanglement or any other cutting, severing, etc. I hope so this topic is clear to you. Yes. Next topic.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। And today our presentation topic is machinery safety, control measure and strategies. So let's discuss why control is essential. Machinery presents a complex series of hazards that can lead to accidents if not strictly managed. Crushing and entanglement from rotating parts, shearing and cutting between moving parts, and ejections, flying swerve or broken tools. If machines are used in many industries, if the machines is not properly checked, they can damage our workers. Elimination, these are the steps of mastery hierarchy to control.
Hierarchy of control.
Yes, sir. Elimination, engineering and administration. Let's discuss removing the hazard through superior design, engineering, physical barrier and system guard devices, administration, training and rigorous safety protocols. Engineering controls are most efficient. Fixed guards. The permanent fortress. Fixed guards are our first engineering choice for isolating the danger zone. Permanently fixed using bolt or screws, no tools, no access, prevents easy bypass made of robust sheet, metal or safety mesh. Infrequent access is needed for maintenance or cleaning, interlocks bridge the gap
Machine
between.
guards are there. Keep remember one word, acha, Fiat. Fiat is a big tractor here in Pakistan. So the guards are Fiat. Write down this acronym with yourself. For the machine guards, the acronym is Fiat. What do we mean by Fiat? Fixed guard, the preferable guards. What are the guards? Fixed guard. Then interlock guards. Like this is an interlock guard. Okay. Then trip devices. P for trip devices. Sensory devices, where sensors are there to protect the worker from the danger zone in machinery. Trip devices. Okay. So fixed guard, interlock guard. A is adjustable guard. A for adjustable guard, where you can adjust it according to your requirements. And the last one is strap devices. So now you will remember this?
Yes, sir.
What are the guards? Fiat, fixed guards, interlock guards, adjustable or self-adjusting guards, and trip devices. These are some controls. Also there are other controls like two-hand controls. We will explain. Yes, please.
Now we have interlocks required to maintain the machine. Intelligent access. When frequent access is needed for maintenance or cleaning, interlock bridge the gap between safety and efficiency. So we have three: control, guard open is equal to power off. When someone open the guard, power will be off. And second is guard locking, stay locked until machine stops and prevent accidental startup during work. Adjustable protection, flexible safety, used when the size of the workpiece varies. Adjustable guards protect while allowing work to proceed. Manual, set by the component operator. Self-adjusting, gravity or spring loaded exposes only the minimal part of the blade. Now this is electronic sensor, invisible protection. High-tech sensor create a virtual wall around moving machinery in the production series. Beam detect intrusion instantly. Pressure mat detects operator presence. Stop the machine.
Electronic sensors mean trip devices, okay?
Yes, sir.
Automatically trap when it detect any body parts or any person body over there in a danger zone. So it automatically shut off the machine. This is the benefit of it.
Yes, sir. Stop the machine before a person reaches danger.
Very good.
Now this is operational restraints. We have three. Two-hand control require both hands on the button, keeping them away from danger. And second is hold to run. Release the button and the machine stops immediately. And third is inching. Teeny movements for safe machine setups and cleaning. Final fail safe. Emergency stop. The last defense in our safety story. When something goes wrong, the E stops is the override. ISO standard. Red mushroom on yellow. Latch in must be manually reset, placed at every reachable station. Thank you.
Total safety. You read out.
Yes, sir.
Read out the last slide.
And the last line is safety is not an accident, it is the result of robust engineering and personal vigilance.
Vigilance.
Yes, sir.
Muhammad Anwar, okay, the student of the board. Thank you so much. So next is
So there is a very common example of interlock nowadays we are being used the hand mixers in kitchen.
Okay.
Until you securely lock,
It is-
then it will be on.
Yes.
Otherwise it will not be on.
Mostly interlock is on the rotating parts. Where a part is rotating, we put interlock over there, then the machine is started. If interlock is removed, the machine will not be started. So this is the best, very good. The example is very good. Mr. Daud. Saif Ali.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today my topic is fire intention, classification and spread. I have 5 points. The first one is principle of fire. Condition of ignition, fuel, a combustible material or substance consumed during the combustible process, oxygen from the air which is 21% oxygen or oxygen rich substance. Oxidizing agents, heat or ignition sources, energy to start the combustion process. Importance of fire safety. Introduction of fire science. Emphasizing safety, reduce risk and protection lives, property from fires. Understanding fire behavior is crucial for effective prevention strategies. Knowing fire spread principle help in designing safer building layouts. Proper fire classification aids in selecting appropriate extinguisher agents. Second point, fire classification. Class A fire. Class A fire are filled with things found in every home and office. Wood, furniture, structure, logs, paper, book, document, trash.
There are certain classes of fire. This is the example of class A fire. Okay? Wood, trash, paper, clothes, it is the example of class A fire.
Fabric, curtains, cloth, rugs, a solid material, unlike oil and gas fires, these involve solid object that you can hold. They burn from the outside in. Water is the most effective way to
Extinguish. Okay, I told you, you can continue next slide.
Class B.
You write very smart.
Class B fire, character of flammable liquids.
Flammable liquids, okay, and the fire involved like gasoline, oil, okay, propane, ignite easily. You can write. You can.
Flammable liquid and gas fire involve substances such as gasoline, oil, and propane, which ignite easily. These fires spread rapidly across surface, preventing significant challenge for combatants and extinguisher. Key danger include vapor cloud explosion and the potential for reignition after intentional suppression at the temps. Class C fire. Fuel sources include warning, appliance and electronic devices. Require non-conductive extinguisher agent.